Good day, everybody. It's Angelo from Daily Vita Moves, and I know many of you out there have probably experienced low back pain or tightness, and today we're going to do a simple movement to help rebalance these muscles around the hips and the low back. So if you stand for long periods in the day, like I do, make sure that you do shift your weight or do a little dance. Don't be afraid, because that is going to help the muscles around your low back from fatiguing. And if you sit or are more sedentary, this causes our nervous system to tell these muscles along the low back and the hips to be weakened. So we want to reactivate those. And I'm going to show you how to do that with this simple movement today. So let's get to it. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to contract these three big muscles that surround our low back. The first one is our psoas major. Attaches to the front of our low back spine and into the groin. It's responsible for flexing the hip. And then the second muscle is a quadratus lumborum. It's here on the sides of the low back, and that helps us hike the hip up like this. And then the third one is our diaphragm, which spans across our body under our rib cage. And of course that one is responsible for our breathing. So these three muscles actually converge and join up to connect into the front of our spine, and which interweaves with the longitudinal ligament, which spans the length of our spine. So by addressing these three muscles is just a very effective way to rebalance the whole spine, because these three muscles can cause a lot of pull, and if they're imbalanced, it can cause a lot of distortion in the spine. So this is what we're going to do. Very simple. We're going to lift one knee up, and what you want to be careful of is not letting this hip that you're lifting drop. Okay, so that's just a sign that these deep glutes on the standing leg are weak. So you really want to try to make this standing leg long, okay? So you feel contraction here in the deep glutes. And then you're just going to place your hands on your knees. So I'm lifting to about 90 degrees where my hands can meet my knee here. And then I'm going to take a deep breath. So as you're holding this position, I'm not necessarily pressing really hard on my knee. I'm just kind of resting my hands here, and that adds enough resistance for me to contract my psoas here. So stand tall, hold this position, take a deep breath, and then you're just going to hold that for 5 seconds. Okay, and then slowly relax. So that's it. You want to do both sides. Take your time. Again, this is going to really challenge your balance. So if you need to hold on to something, a wall or a counter, that's fine. You can just use one hand to press on the knee. All right, so there we go. A very simple but powerful move that you can do to help rebalance your low back and keep it healthy. You may even find that your hips may feel a little looser and your breathing may be a little bit easier. If you found this beneficial, please share this with your friends and family, and here's to making moves that nourish your life. We'll see you next week.